Hello guys, welcome back to a new video, and in this video I'm going to cover how to write repeating decimals using the bar notation. Now, simply put, bar notation is a shorter way to write repeating decimals because after all, repeating decimals never have an end, so we need a shorter way to write them out. Let's jump into our four examples starting with number 1 where we have 3.2. So, when we have a repeating decimal, we write the repeating decimals using bar notations. We place a bar over the digit or group of digits that repeat. So I'm going to show you this for the four examples we have here today. So here we have 3.2222 and so on. It just won't ever end and you don't want to write that many twos, so there is a way to shorten it very much. So first of all, of course, we have the whole number. The whole number doesn't change a bit, so we just write the whole number as it is. After the whole number, we put down the decimal, of course, and we look what are the repeating digits. So so our repeating digits are 2. So if we have the same repeating digit the whole time, we can just do 2, like this, 3.2. We don't have to do 3.22 because it keeps repeating 2. So we have 2, and we're going to just put a bar on top of the 2. This bar tells us the 2 keeps repeating. So exactly the same for the 15. Here we have a 15.777 and so on. So first of all, we look at the whole number. We do have whole numbers. We have 15. So we just write down 15. After that, we look what number is repeating. And we can see the 7 keeps repeating. So we just write down 7. And last step is we put a bar above the 7. This just tells the 7 keeps repeating like this. But you only have to put one 7 because it's the same number that keeps repeating. Now it's getting a bit more interesting because as you can see, we have different numbers after the decimal, but they do keep repeating. So the first step we always take is look if we have any whole numbers. For this one, we don't have whole numbers, so we're just going to write down a 0. Now, of course, we put the decimal right here, and we look what numbers or what digit or digits keep repeating. For this one, we have 2 digits that keep repeating. This basically says the dots over here basically tells us it keeps doing this, keeps repeating this without any stopping. So now, wait, actually, I'm just going to keep this so you guys can understand. So the dots over here say it keeps repeating the 1313. Or because it keeps repeating, you can say 13. Now we look at the problem and say, what what 2 digits keep repeating itself? And we can see the 1 and the 3 keep repeat itself. So we can write 13 right here, and of course put a bar on top of the 13, so we know that the 13 would keep repeat. So on to the last example. This one is a bit more complicated, but exactly the same thing. So again, the first step we're going to take is look if we have a whole number. For this one, we don't have a whole number. So we just write down the 0 because you always have to write down the 0. Even if it's a whole number or if it's a 0, you always have to write it down or else you will get the wrong answer. But I think you guys know that. So now let's put the decimal down, of course, and look at the decimals. So now we're going to look at what digit or digits keep repeating. For this one, we see we have 4, 7, 8, 4, 7, 8, and then 3 dots again. Now, we can see that these two are the same. These two keep repeat itself. And how do we know that? Because we have the dots at the end. So it will keep saying 4, 7, 8. 4, 7, 8. So now what we can do, we can look closely and we see that 4, 7, 8 keep repeating. So for this one, we write down the 3 numbers. 4, 7, 8, and of course, put the bar on top. So this was basically the video, guys. I hope you guys understand how to notate the repeating decibels now using the bar notation. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. You can always leave a question in the comments. And this was Mr. Mathz, and I will see you guys in the next one.